Okay, so this is part 4 of the snake game with TDD series. Last time, if you remember, we left while implementing the board. We were basically trying to create the board, and in that board have the behavior of getting a cell. When we get a cell, we get a board is basically a rectangle, and every uh, if you visualize a snake game, it has a bunch of cells where snake can move, right? So that's how we are going to break this down. And when you get a cell, it's right now we're just creating a new cell and returning, which is not the correct implementation, and that's what we want to write a test for so that we are forced to correct the implementation. So one way to think about this is on the game board, when a snake moves to any position, then the cell for that position will change. Basically, its color will change, right? And when a snake leaves a given cell, then its color will change back. So let's assume all the cells in the board are white to begin with, and when we add a snake in a position, the cell becomes black, and when we remove the snake from a given position, it will become white again. Uh, okay, so the first failing test we'll write now is uh, add snake to position cell for the position cell color for the position changes changes from black from white to black. Okay, so we have our board. We have a cell 13, 44. Let's say that's our cell. Uh, Now what we want to do is move the snake to this position. Board dot add snake to position. We don't have this method, so let's go ahead and add it. Void add snake to position and to x. Next, before we added the snake, if I do set dot get color, I don't have get color uh, behavior in the cell yet. I will add it now. Color, so it was white. And afterwards the color should become black. Let's fix these compilation errors and get our test to fail. Okay, so we have an assertion failed exception, and let's try to fix this. So, okay. So we got a cell from the board, and the first assertion is that cell color should be white. So let's just fit on. So the second assertion should fail. It's expected black, but it is white, right? So now we don't have a choice, as you can see. We have to kind of implement this thing properly, sort of. So let's start with add snake to the position. So what should happen? This should basically get the cell for this position, and okay, again. So this is a cell, and so this is actually a place where you'd use flyweight pattern. Right now, color is the only thing that uh, only attribute in the cell. But when you have more things, you create a basically a template, cell template, a black cell, a white cell, and you would track for which positions you need to return a black cell and for which positions you need to return a white cell. Right. Okay, but we'll come to that later. Okay, add snake to position. This is what we are doing. So now our question is, does the cell should cell care about whether it has snake or not? I don't think so. The location of the snake should be tracked by the board. Uh, and so here we would have a list of positions containing snake, I would say. Let's do that. Yeah. So what we'll do is we'll create a map. String would be the combination of x and y coordinates of the location, and boolean snake location map. Okay. So when you add snake to a position, what this does is snake location map dot put string. How about Uh, okay, let's do it. Let's do it this way. Uh, we'll have a 2D array, and yep, let's do it through a 2D array. You will be able to get the value for any given position in constant time, and memory is not really. Okay. Yeah, we'll use. It's easy to visualize. Let's do array. Okay, so what we have is make location map. So I forgot how to initialize a 2D array in Java. Fine. So x is width, is that it? Let's see. Make dot x comma y equals true. Okay, so this does the add snake to position. We haven't written a test. All this, that's fine. Oh, get cell color color equal to snake location map x y question mark. If it's true, then black. Otherwise, white. X y color. Okay. This is failing because not the same cell. I want it to be the same cell. So how about this? What we'll do is we'll have a 2D array of cells and what so, right. I'm not going to. So the color setter of color I'm not going to have in the cell interface. I'll just add it in the implementation because I don't want cell color to be modified from outside, but I want the board to be able to modify. So yeah, set color. That. Okay. So if I want to set add snake to a position, I'll set its color to black. And we put this. Okay. We haven't initialized the array, have we? Okay. I, J, and white. Okay, it's passing. And for good measure, let's add the remove snake from position as well. Remove snake version. So when we add the snake to a position, the color of the board is set to black, and if it is removed, then it is set to white. Okay, so this is a good point to stop. So basically, what we did in this change is we wanted to correct our implementation to basically force ourselves to uh, have all these cells in the board, and we had to do that once we got into the part where we add the snake to a board position or remove a snake from board position. Okay, let's stop here.